What's up, y'all? Good morning. Happy Friday, or whenever you're watching this video. It is Friday, December 1st. What the hell? Friday, December 1st, and we're headed to the gym. You guys, well, first of all, hello, how you doing? My name is Cece, for those of you who don't know, and we talk about productivity in our corporate careers on this channel. So if that is something that you... What the hell? We talk about productivity and corporate careers on this channel, so if that is something you're interested in, make sure you stay tuned, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, all that good stuff. But you guys, this morning I had this whole thing planned out, right? I was going to I had this whole little like aesthetic montage planned out, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wake up and I'm just gonna do this aesthetic like morning kind of skincare routine, all this. Y'all, I'll be damned if that happened. It is 8:01. I had to drop the kids off at school. They have like this little morning program before school on Fridays, so I had to drop them off at school. And I had to have all my gym stuff and stuff ready because I didn't want to go back home, because I probably wasn't going to go to the gym if I went back home. So here I am out and about headed to the gym. And why didn't I turn there? Because that is where the gym is. See, the morning's not starting off great, but it is okay. Today we're going to talk about glowing up for 2024, or reinventing yourself, so to speak. I see that is the trend this year for 2024, is reinventing yourself for 2024. How to glow up for 2024. You guys, you don't need no damn reinvention. You is you, okay? You is you, and how you are, you just need to work with it. Unless you got something fundamentally wrong with you that you know for a fact is wrong and is bad. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Something that you just know is terrible. You steal from family members. You do crack. You know, something like that. You probably want to make some changes there, right? And we all want to make slight changes in our lives, but I feel like nobody needs to make super large fundamental changes unless you do something like I just described. So everybody wants to glow up, everybody wants to reinvent themselves. You don't need to reinvent yourselves. You just need to show up with your higher self in mind, right? You need to show up as your higher self, and you want to show up as your higher self every single day. So today we're going to talk about ways that I plan on actually utilizing and showing up as my higher self. One is doing his hair, but showing up as my higher self every single day, because I want to be her, right? And showing up as my higher self is the person who achieves all of these lofty goals that you guys will hear me talk about in just a few short weeks. For 2024, I have some really lofty goals. It has definitely not been a super productive year for 2023, in my eyes at least, and for 2022 it was kind of the same way. So I feel like I'm really invigorated and ready to start the year off strong, but we're gonna end the year off strong as well. And so showing up as that higher version of Cece, that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be doing and what steps I'm going to be taking to make sure that I'm doing that every single day. Okay? All right, y'all. While I put this hair up in a bun and drink my pre-workout, we're going to talk a little bit about the first step in this journey. Where's my hair tie? We're going to talk a little bit about the first step in this journey, and the first step is really reflecting on your bad habits and also reflecting on your good habits as well, like taking note of the things that you actually do want to change, and then taking note of the things that you're doing well, because we're all doing things well as well. Don't just be that person who's like, I want to change this, and this, right? That's not healthy, and it doesn't do you any favors, because the minute you mess up, you're gonna be like, man, I'm such a fuck up, I don't want to do this anymore. Let's not do that, right? So take stock of what you're doing well, and then also take stock of what you wouldn't mind tweaking a little bit, right? And think about it as small incremental changes. Don't try to make drastic changes. So One of the things I used to get upset with myself about is like not being able to stick to a morning routine, right? So I would do something for a few weeks, maybe even a couple months, and then I would just fall back off. And the biggest thing that I would fall off on is waking up. For some reason, my brain thinks if I wake up at 6 a.m., I'm just going to be this awesome, badass, untouchable person. And I had to come to terms with, that just ain't me. Y'all, I'm not waking up at 6 a.m. It's just not me. And I was able to do it at one point in time. I don't have to do it anymore since I work from home. And it's just not me. And I'm not going to keep trying to force myself into a box because I see other people waking up at 6 a.m. That's not me, and that's not what I do. 7 a.m. is perfectly fine for me. It's something that I can do. It's something that I can stick to and wake up and not feel just super drab and right? So think about your good habits, think about your bad habits, and how to make incremental changes towards some of those good habits. Just think about how to turn some of those habits around, right? One of my good habits that I would definitely be taking into 2024 is going to the gym. We're at the gym right now. I'm about to drink my little blue pre-workout, and it's leg day. So let's go get it in.
off the pedestal. I don't know what I was thinking. Let it be more than drinking and going back to your place, never to see you again. That was simply delusion, followed up with with confusion. That was just substitution for your lonely bed. So that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings and my heart. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings and my heart. Oh, yeah. I'm going back to the table, I know they saving us up for the stable friend of mine. Cause they know all this time that I was out my mind, thinking you were the one, that it was love, feelings were strong. I should've known, I should know. I don't know what I was thinking, let it be more than drinking and going back to your place, never to see you again. That was simply
Okay, you guys, I hate wearing my glasses with the ring light because then I gotta take my glasses off. And I think I look cute in them. Anyway, okay, y'all, I have my list here of kind of the person that I want to show up as in 2024. So I want to read this to you. These lists are very personal to you, right? So, like I said, I think writing down what you want and who you want to show up as is crucial. And I think the first step of that is knowing who you want to be next year, knowing who you want to be in 2 years, in 3 years. And again, this is stuff that could change, right? You know, things change so rapidly in our lives. This is definitely stuff that could change, but this is the person that I feel like at this point is my highest self. So I actually wrote down a lot and I'm gonna read it to you guys, but I just was writing notes in my iPad one day and I actually wrote down quite a bit. So who is my highest self right now? Who do I feel like is my highest self right now? So let me explain a little bit. I feel like I wanted to get as specific as possible, right? That's down to appearance. That's down, like, just as specific as you can. I think getting specific enables you to see who you want to be, and then that enables you to act the way that person would act. So that's my goal here. So we're talking about appearance. If that triggers you, sorry. This probably isn't the spot for you then, but we're talking about appearance and personal style, financial habits, all of that. So let me go through. So my highest best self is a gym girly, cute in the gym, lifting heavy, hitting my weight loss goals. I want to be on the road to 155 to 160. I feel like that 150 calorie range is really my sweet spot. It's where I feel the best. It's where I feel like I look the best. And that's kind of where I want to get to. So I still have a ways to go, but I'm on the road to 155, 160 pounds. I have a toned body. Comfortable with my body, which is something that I definitely actively work at daily, and I keep my weekly gym routine, no exceptions. I have a personal style. This is something that I have struggled with all my life, you guys. I am just not a fashion girl. I don't know how to put outfits together. I don't know what looks good on me. Something that I think looks good on me never does. And it just, yeah. So I want to try to start to define my personal style at this stage and age in my life. I want a decluttered and curated wardrobe. So decluttered from all the things that just don't work for me and curate only what does. And I want to get rid of everything that I haven't been wearing. So there's, you know, we all got stuff in our closet that we like, oh, we gonna wear that one day. We gonna fit into that dress, right? If I'm keeping one, it's strictly for like tracking my weight loss progress purposes. But I don't just want to keep a bunch of stuff in my closet, which I have a few things now that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna wear that one day. I'm gonna be able to fit that one day, because it just doesn't make you feel good when you see it and you know you haven't reached your goals. I want a personal style, and I only want clothes that I feel good in. For financial habits, and you guys, I'm going to add to this list too. This is not a completed list. I'm going to add to this list, but this is just what I have so far. For financial habits, I don't want to just shop to shop. I want to shop with a purpose, only for things that I need. If you guys saw my last video, then you know that we talked about how we are embarking on a low buy year, and I'm very excited about that. So yeah, you guys should watch that video if you haven't. I have a budget that I stick to. at least 75% of the time. I don't expect my higher self to be perfect, but that's what I'm aiming for. I have a plan to build my savings account back up. I have created another stream of income for my family. So that's for financial habits. Spending intentional time with God. I spend 15 minutes one time a week in the Word and Bible journaling. So I want to start this off slow. My ultimate goal would be spending like 15 to 30 minutes a day, but I don't want to go from 0 to 100, right? So remember, we talked about building on these habits and starting off with slow incremental changes. So that is that's my one thing that I want to make sure that I try to start doing, and then I can just build on that. So spending 15 minutes one time a week in the Bible and Bible journaling. And I bought this really nice Bible journal from Amazon that I want to start using. My goals. I check in on my goals in progress one time a week, making sure I'm on track, and I weekly/monthly plan to align on achieving my yearly goals, and that includes making pivots if necessary. For my content life, I'm consistent with my content on YouTube and Instagram and committed to growing my platforms. I didn't really put any specifics there. Like, I want to kind of dive into that a little bit more, but that's what I have so far. And for personal, I spend 1 hour a week of alone time, either reading, journaling, planning, etc. And I want to wake up at 7 a.m. daily. My daily/weekly non-negotiables, work out 4 to 5 times a week. I want to work out 4 times a week. My stretch goal is 5 times a week. So it'll probably end up being half and half. Do my morning ice roller. That just makes my face feel so good. And if I can spend 3 minutes ice rolling my face when I wake up, like, I can do that, right? Wash my hair and deep condition. I want to wash my hair bi-weekly and deep condition my hair monthly. I'm on a journey to make sure that my hair stays healthy, even though I just relaxed. I just did a video on how I relaxed my hair if you guys want to see it, but I just want to make sure my hair stays healthy. So I want to wash bi-weekly and then make sure I'm deep conditioning monthly. Reviewing a deep review of my budget monthly, but having financial talks with my husband weekly. 15 minutes in my Bible weekly is a non-negotiable, and reading 10 minutes a day, at least 5 days a week, is another. So, like I said, I used my iPad and just wrote all of this stuff down. I still have some more like specifying to do and some things to add, but I thought I would read that to you. It's a very personal list, but I thought it was just a really good exercise to kind of go through and really help me get clear on who I want to be and what I want to achieve for 2024.
Only been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months. Been gone for a year, only know like months. Life goes fast when you know what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. But what you want? I don't know. My new stuff like Tyler Perry. But she don't love me, she too scary. My old is fun like Jackie Brown. I wanna know what she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, girl, no maybe. In the meantime, it's some me time. Hope you doing what you want. Maybe I'll love myself, I don't know. Leave me here, I'll fuck myself. Sipping the mirror, I'll up myself. Don't need much, so fuck my wealth. Only been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months. Been gone for a year, only know like months. Life moves fast when you know what you want. At this time, go where I want.
All right, y'all, so the fourth step I'm following to make sure that we got our glow up on for 2024 is learning new skills and updating some of my old ones. I think this is really important because I feel like once we learn something, we're like, okay, mastered that, don't need to work on it anymore, don't need to refresh it anymore, and we just kind of let it go. But updating your current skills is just as important as learning new skills. So some of the new skills I have on my list to learn next year are some new editing styles. I really want to refresh and update my content, and I have a lot of different like micro goals around that because I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel very stagnant in my content creation process, and I really want to just update my style a lot. So that's a new skill that I will be, an updated skill that I will be learning. Now, a new skill, which I guess I wouldn't really call it a skill, but it would go under my career category, and I will be working to get my SPHR next year in 2024. I want to schedule the test, take the test, and pass the test by the end of the year. So I have 12 months to get that done. And so that is definitely going to be a new skill. That is definitely going to be a new skill that I will be kind of embarking on, in a new journey that I will be embarking on next year. So there will be so many more. Like I said, we'll talk about them in the yearly goals video, but yeah, learning new skills, updating the skills that you have, very important in not being stagnant and being able to continue to grow and move forward and become the person that you want to become. So what you want to do is identify those skills that you really feel like is going to help you be that higher self, that higher being, that future person that you're looking at. Really take a look at who that person is, what type of skills that person is going to need to have in order to be that person, right? So if you need to update some skills, if you need to learn new skills, write them down, identify them, and start now to create a plan on how you're going to get those done. The last step I'm going to take to get my glow up on is to reassess often. And that is reassess everything. We kind of spoke about this a little bit earlier in the video, but reassessing my goals, honey, reassessing those skills that I think I need to have and what path I'm moving forward to obtain those. I am going to just be reassessing everything. So this year and last year was really a time for me to sit back, look at my life and say, are these the things that I want, right? Reassessing is so important because things in your life change often. So maybe at the beginning of the year, I was like, oh, I want to make this amount of money and I want this promotion at work and I want to do this. And then maybe March 1st, I have a health scare. And now all of a sudden, wait a minute. Making money and spending more time at work is not as important as traveling to my bucket list places and spending more time with my family like I feel like I should be. So think about how your life circumstances is altering your mindset and your goals. And sometimes you may need to do an adjustment. I think I readjusted my goals like 3 times last year just because what I started working on no longer made me happy by mid-year. And then what I chose at mid-year wasn't really making me happy by like September. So I really had to sit back and think about why that was and where those thoughts and feelings are coming from. Sometimes journaling can be very, very good with that. Just journaling down your thoughts, doing a brain dump, and really thinking about where you are at the moment, where you want to be, and how to bridge that gap. And where you want to be, again, is always a moving target. So keep that in mind as you are going through this exercise. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and it was helpful for you. That is how I am going to glow up for 2024. Your steps may look a little bit differently, but just remember, you are amazing the way you are. We're just trying to finesse it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has small things that they want to change, and we want to make those changes and hit our goals in 2024. So what's one of your major goals for 2024? I'd love to know down below in the comment section. Let us know what you plan to achieve, or if you plan to do a little glow up, let us know how you plan to do that in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope this video was helpful and informative for you, and I love you, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.